This is CJ Productions, and we are live. I am Shanice Lee, and I'm alongside Dimitri Antonio. We have a great game tonight. We have the Archbishop Carroll Lions against the Mustangs.
They're gonna do a retip. That's it. Went to nobody.
Really quick, Carroll's 11-7, coming off a 82-68 win against Friendship Tech. BMHS 9-11, but they are on a 7-game losing streak.
Got to snap that here at home tonight.
Marshall, strong move. Just misses it. Rebounded by number 22.
McNamara here in a man-to-man pick and roll for Archbishop Carroll. There's a charge there on that pick. The shot still off. Mustangs ball.
Carroll foul number 4, Brady Cancun, his first, team first.
That was a great charge by Womack. Williams with the ball, comes out the screen, gives a head fake, pulls up. Shot off the mark. Rebounded by number 10, Perkins Cross. McNamara in a man-to-man defense.
It's actually easy to guard right now. Not too many motion, not too much ball moves. Some good ball move, but not too many. Oh, right there.
Nearly picked off. Long three. Perkins Cross with the early three.
Number 10, Elijah Perkins Cross.
Williams bringing the ball up. Quick pass to Bell. Marshall back to Williams. Womack steps out. Loses the ball. Recovered by number 4, Grady Cancun.
That was a great save for Archbishop Carroll. I
I
thought Womack was in good position. I thought they were going to let the play keep running there, but they called a blocking foul.
Ball's in at Perkins Cross.
You think maybe Carroll will go inside here? They have a height differential going towards their way in the post.
Great in and out move. Gets it up. It was nearly tipped in.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Marshall to Williams. Marshall, bad pass. It will be Mustangs ball.
Yeah, that was not a good pass.
Mustangs kind of struggling early offensively.
Yeah. That's when open looks here.
Ball into Marshall. Williams looking to set up the offense. Uses the screen for Wiggins. Kicks out to Marshall. Long three. Just rims out. Bill. All out scramble. The Lions ball.
These hustle plays right there, the call going your way. But what I don't want to see, unfortunately, is that pick and roll. Like usually, just a good play call. But when you have a big defend like that, you want to maybe have your Charlotte players on the mid range somewhere, waiting off on the wing, kind of get him out of the way so your point guard can make a play.
Attack throws on the brakes, loses his footing. Travel call going the Mustangs' way.
Good defense there.
Quick sub in the game.
For the Mustangs, number 4, Brandon Joyner.
Joyner in for Wiggins.
Joyner's gonna have his hands full down low.
Definitely number 22 for the Lions. Tegra Izay, I believe, is 6'6".
He is at least 6'11". It looks like he's towering over everybody out there.
And I was mistaken. I took a inch off of him. Our statistician is telling us 6'7". Womack uses the screen from Marshall. Williams coming off a screen. It will be a 2 if it goes off the mark.
Playing a good shot, just didn't drop for him.
Quick pass to the corner. Back around the perimeter. Quick pass.
Yep.
Inside. Little fadeaway. Doesn't get it to go. Rebounded by number 2. Barnes Jr.
Great defense. Foul call on Jordan. Explosive play there. Didn't count for much,
McNamara
but
foul number 4.
good display of athleticism.
His first.
Definitely.
On the line for Carroll.
Yeah, we just got word that number 22 for Archbishop Carroll is clocking around 6'10", 6'11", almost 7 feet out there. You can see it. He's towering over everybody out there.
And a sophomore at that.
That's ridiculous. That first free throw is good.
If you look at his wingspan, I'm sure he's even taller.
What's scary is he's still growing. His kid might easily be 7 feet by he's a junior.
Shots up, and it's good. 5-0 lead for the Lions. We need to see the Mustangs crack into this offense and get something going. Illegal screen.
Call. Maybe the ref saw something we did. Maybe he put a chicken wing out there or something. But I thought he was definitely stationary.
Entering the game for the Mustangs, number 1, LaShawn Taylor, and number 12, Garrett Kirkland.
McNamara still in this man-to-man defense. Trying to get the ball down low for Carroll. They have it down low. Goes baseline. It's a foul call on the floor, I believe.
Number 4, Grady Kenku.
His first, team 4.
The ball inbounded. Looking to come off the screen. He uses it. Great defense. Pass down low. Goes up. Just rims out.
Taylor did a good job putting body on that tall defender.
Kirkland attacks. He's headed to the charity stripe for 2. Great job going into those twin towers down there.
And he did the right thing. You like you said, you can't be afraid to go towards him, but when you do go towards a shot blocker or a tall defender, you got to go towards the chest. Don't try to finesse or go around or try to go over the top. Go straight through that defender. And it worked with defense as well when Jordan gave him some body and he missed that layup.
Shot is up and good.
That's the first score for McNamara there at the free throw line.
We have Taylor and Marshall just checked in. Luckily, he made that shot. It would have been a violation. Carroll player stepped in very early. Grady Kenku looking to set up this offense. Kirkland checking him. Comes off the screen. Gets the ball down in the short corner. Referee sees a holding foul.
And the second one he called on Curlin, the same defender. The same person with the ball. But it worked out because they had a player open in the post, so it kind of stopped the play.
Sub in for the Mustangs. We have more. Checked in for Kirkland. Pass off the mark. Mustangs ball. Williams bringing the ball up. 4 minutes left in this first quarter. Score is tally 5-2. Lions on top. Uses the screen for Taylor. Kicks to Moore. Back to Taylor. Taylor attacks. Gets the step. Hard off the backboard.
Great steal. Way to get back on defense with Williams. He should go all the way right here. A good pass on the wing. Womack just short. Taylor tries to give it. Marshall tried to time. It didn't go his way.
Lions looking to get something going offensively here. Shake, sizes up his defender. Swings around the perimeter. Great head fake.
Another one. Way to get that ball. Williams with a quick. Unfortunately, he stepped out of bounds right there. He got that ball, saved it from going out of bounds. Almost was able to go towards the basket, but they couldn't get it.
I'm excited to see this team get rolling. They have been without their head coach for the past few games, so I'm sure they're all going to come together, finally seeing their coach back. Shots left short, gets his own rebound. Falls, gets it to number 0, kicks out to 3.
Great defense.
Great move around the back. Great shot. Williams had his hand all in his face. It's just a big time move.
Absolutely. Great defense. Much, much better offense right there.
Womack tries to shake free, gets
Taylor
the ball
has
to
go ahead and
Williams.
get a piece of somebody on those picks. Unfortunately, no piece in there. Yes, Taylor's on those picks at the top of the three-point line. You have to get a piece of the defender. You can't just be standing there and not touching anybody. It's not helping anyone. Actually, you're just bringing your defender there and not really getting the other defender off of your ball carrier.
Williams with the ball. Uses the screen from Marshall. Gets it to Wilkins. Back to Williams. Long 3. Way off the mark. Rebounded by number 2, Barnes Jr.
He finishes down low.
That's number 24, Mohammed. And Coach Keefline calls the timeout to try to rally his team back into this one. 7-point lead for the Lions.
And that noise you hear is the Archbishop away fans here making some noise for their team, cheering them on. Right now, this is expected to be a close game, expected to be a battle. McNamara on a loser streak here, and at home is always the best opportunity you have to snap your loser streak whenever you're playing for your home crowd. But you guys have to give them something to cheer about. There's only been 2 free throws made this whole game, so not much to get excited about. The one steal Williams had, the crowd got into it, so they have to do more of that to get the crowd into it to beat this team.
And that's very true. But right now the Lions are coming in hungry. You cannot allow a team to come to your court. You should have home advantage to bring out more energy than what you do, and that's what we're seeing here. And that's why the score is tallied the way it is.
Yeah, you have to have a plan for this team. This team is tall, from the guard all the way down to the 5. They have tall players, some length. So right now you have to figure out a game plan to go against that. What I do see is that McNamara's players look a little bit bigger, a little stronger. So maybe we should try to attack them straight on.
Williams bringing the ball up, pass to Taylor, to Wilkins, back to Williams, more, long 3, off the mark.
Good steal.
It's a great move by Wilkins, couldn't finish. Moore with the ball. It will go the Lions' way. The Mustangs are settling for 3s right now because they're seeing the length of this Lions team. However, like you said before, they have to go to the body of these players and get them in foul trouble.
Yeah, he attempted to there on that take. Wilkins did.
Lions looking to set up this offense. Quick pass. Back to the top, trying to get this defense
nice
moving.
Hands. Wilkins almost gets that.
Great look away pass. Marshall comes away with it, makes a bad pass. Taylor gets it, and it's up and good.
That was a great job of Taylor keeping his eye on that ball.
Taylor picks up the ball.
Carroll hasn't had too much of a potent offense here either. They've been struggling to find buckets.
It's very true. Both teams' offense has been very stagnant. 6 seconds left.
Defense.
Long 3.
Great box out for Marshall right there, yeah. Williams takes that 3 deep. No good.
Off the
Taylor
mark.
fighting for the ball. He gets it. Quick pass to Moore. Slowing it down. Bring it back to the top. About 30 seconds left here.
About a 5-second difference from shot clock to game clock. Marshall with the ball. Shakes. Spins. Loses the ball. The Lions come away with it. Up. And it's good. 7 seconds left on the clock. Quick pass to Moore. Moore attacks. But he's fouled on the floor.
About 2 seconds left there.
Carroll foul number 3, Donovan Keys, his first, team third. Entering for Carroll, number 4, Brady Kenku. And number 10, Elijah Curtis Carl. Entering for McNamara, number 5, Kenneth Womack. And number 12, Garrett Kirkland.
Gets it into Womack. It's blocked. Shot is off the mark.
That was a decent heave right there. That was.
Almost went in.
Yeah, I didn't think he had enough time to get it off. He actually got it off.
Heading into the second quarter, it's been a very up and down game. Lions coming out very strong to start the game. McNamara trying to cut into this lead. Right now, the score is tally 11-4. And the Mustangs right now only have one field goal made.
And the other 2 points came off that free throw that Moore had. It's just really the offense has no flow to it right now. I think it's the length that's making it hard for them to find shots.
We haven't
1 for 11 from the field right now.
And majority of those were 3-point shots.
Deep threes, yeah. Right now, coach has to be preaching getting better shot selection. That has to be your key because you may make them, you may not. But a better shot selection has a better chance to go in. And against a taller team like that, I know you don't want to have to force it down low, but you still have to keep them honest and drive and get into the paint and try to force them to foul you. But maybe some mid-rangers trying to open up some mid-range shots would be helpful for the offense. Coach talking to Marshall now, trying to get everything together before the second quarter starts.
Here we go, getting ready for the second quarter. On the court now for the Mustangs, we have Marshall, Taylor, Wilkins, Womack, and Kirkland. Very small lineup for the Mustangs. Looking to bring on a trap. Players scrambling.
Great defense. That's always a good tactic right there. You bring a little more size in here, but the team bigger than you try to outrun them.
Butler and Williams checking into the game for Kirkland and Wilkins. Ball is inbounded. Swinging around perimeter to the corner. Jab steps. Kicks it back out.
About 10 seconds left here.
Perkins Cross with the ball, trying to find something offensively. Long three. And it's good.
Amazing. Great defense to that last second there.
Williams looks to set up this offense. Marshall with the ball. Butler gets it to Taylor. Taylor to Womack. Comes off the screen from
Good
Butler.
pick right there. That's a good shot.
Great rebound by Butler. Jump ball is called.
Taylor was not going to let go of that ball. That was a great offensive rebound from Butler to keep that possession alive. But those are the shots. That was a great pick, and that was a great wide open mid-range shot. You have to keep taking those and try to get more looks like that.
Womack with the ball. Gets it to Marshall. Bad pass. Perkins Cross goes up.
Two try to go back for that. Bumped into each other, couldn't get it.
And he loses it.
Going up for it, gives it back. And it's a loose pass. That was a sloppy couple plays right there.
Returning for the Mustangs, number 3, Irvin Wilkins.
Coach Keefon wants a timeout right there. That was a sloppy transition, but Womack had a decent look. There was definitely better opportunities on that fast break. He had a couple players who could have possibly did a little more with it, but he just loses it going up.
Mm-hmm.
Then Carroll gets in and they just turn it back over. So I think it's a great time out here for Coach. 30 seconds to really try to corral your team's composure and focus on getting a good bucket here, down 10.
Very true. You see sloppy plays on both ends of the court. Both teams here need to pick it up.
Yeah.
Mustangs with a 10-point deficit. And really, they're not playing to their potential right now at all. It looks like they're trying to find a rhythm. Their offense is very stagnant. Defense is okay right now.
I feel like this matchup for these two teams, they're really they're a good match. I feel like they're both athletic. I feel like there's difficult matchups for both of them. Even for some of Archbishop players, tall players, some of the tall players, Mustangs have size, so it's a little bit more difficult to deal with.
Williams comes off the screen for Butler, kicks to Marshall. Marshall loses the ball, gets it back, gets it stolen again. With the jam, that's number 24, Muhammad.
He elevated on that fast break. Marshall had no chance to catch up.
Marshall has to take better care of the ball. We've seen him fumble the ball a few times this game. And that's Butler with a strong move.
And I like that confident move right there. Butler has some good offense and some good footwork. He could get some shots. And I believe he has the ability to convert in the free throw line as well. Once Marshall gets the ball, we have Mustang players rotating and motioning it around the court. They're bringing defenders towards him just to take a swipe at the ball as he's trying to back down. If you want to ISO, you should give him space to ISO. As that free throw is made.
Sub in for the Mustangs. We have Joyner checking in for Marshall. On the floor right now for the Mustangs, we have Joyner, Williams, Bell, Wilkins, and Butler. Second one misfired. Ball is swung around the perimeter. Takes the contact.
I really saw the Carroll player initiate all that contact. He was trying to bump it and get him out of his way to the rack.
His third, team 6.
Wiggins checks in for Joyner. We're seeing very quick subs right here.
Yeah.
Coach Keithline anxiously trying to find a rhythm within his team.
Yeah, if you can't have one, it's no. I don't think mixing up the lineup is a bad idea at all.
McNamara in a 2-3 zone. Lions trying to work this defense.
Great defense there for Butler.
Pass out to the 3. Looking to set something up. 12 seconds. Long 3.
Great block. Bell with the amazing block right there. Came up from across the court.
As his momentum took him into the stands. Williams comes off the screen from Wiggins, takes the contact, flips it up. Wilkins with the recovery.
Nice
Quick
pass. Unfortunately, Williams wasn't ready for it. That was a great look from Wilkins. You see Wilkins really trying to make some plays out here today.
Perkins Cross bringing it up. McNamara has switched to a 3-2 zone. Pass to the corner. Quick pass down low.
Great defense. Butler forcing that turnover there.
I'm anxious to see how the switch to the 3-2 zone deters the Lions right now.
It seems like it's slowing their offense down. It's already slow, but it's definitely slowing it down here. But nothing matters unless the Mustangs can find a way to get a bucket. Multiple buckets, but starting with one here.
Pass to Williams. Wiggins really working for position and gets rewarded. Foul down low. That foul is on number 4, Grady Kanku.
I really feel like Williams should have gave it to him. I think he did have him kind of boxed off there. He could have did something wrong.
For the Lions, number 22, Tegra is there.
Someone for the Mustangs has to get the offense going though.
That's very true, and I see Coach is trying to find that spark. Great rebound. Goes up. Mustangs ball.
Yeah.
Bell really showed his athleticism going up and getting that ball at his highest
Elevated.
point.
He definitely elevated above everyone else on the court right there to get that. Can't find a. Once again, showing the athleticism, getting that ball.
Bell attacks. Great kick.
Whoa!
Wiggins misses the easy layup.
Misses that layup.
That was a great pass. Unfortunate foul down low.
That was
Went
a
for the
really
head
elite
fake.
pass right there for Bell. I just knew Bell was going up. I didn't think he saw that pass there. That was amazing. I didn't see that pass.
Very crafty pass. I'm not even sure he was ready for that pass right there.
I think he was so shocked. He was so open. That free throw goes in. With Carroll, I think he was so shocked. He was so open. I thought he was gonna dunk it. I've seen him dunk pregame. He has an elevation to get up there.
Wiggins going to the bench. Butler has checked in for him. Ball's into Smith. Lions pressing right now. Smith gets space. It's clearly fouled. No foul call.
Foul, absolutely.
Williams with the ball.
She gave it to a roller right there. Butler was asking for it.
Wilkins finds a hole. Block.
Up on that take there.
Cross court pass. 3. And it's good. It's number 10. Perkins Cross. I believe that's his second 3 of the night.
Carroll foul number 10, Elijah Perkins Cross, his first, team 6. Coming in for Carroll, number 20, Carroll Aminu Muhammad. For the Mustangs, number 12.
They have to get out to shooters. Carroll right now 4 for 5 from 3-point range. Score is 21-5. Mustangs not playing their best basketball right now.
Not at all.
Williams comes off a screen, attacks, is fouled.
That could have been a jump ball. That was close.
Carroll foul number 10, Elijah Perkins Cross, his second, team 7.
It's interesting to see how their offense, being so stagnant, it's really affecting their defense. Like, you're giving Carroll too many opportunities to score by not scoring. Giving them a fast break opportunities, transition opportunities by not getting any buckets to go.
Mustangs desperately needs a spark right now from somebody.
This is the most stagnant we've seen our offense all year.
Never seen them score 6 points.
Yeah. In almost the entire half.
Yes. Shot is up for good and good. That's 2 for 2 for Williams. Williams' first points of the game. Taylor beat on the sideline. Quick pass down low.
Basket number 3.
Williams with the ball, gets it on a run. Attacks, finds a lane, and it's good.
That was a great way to finish.
McNamara for soft press. 3-2 press. Williams picks out the ball. They bring on the trap. Pass to the sweet spot down low. Great shovel pass. Almost gets us to go. That's number 24. Muhammad.
That was going against Muhammad right there, and I take really showing his athleticism. Tried to get it, couldn't get it. Got a piece of it, but too much body.
On the line, number 24, Aminu Muhammad, shooting 2.
Shot is up and good. Taylor takes a break. Marshall relieves him.
And Marshall comes in about 3 minutes left here. Marshall has to try to get some points. He is the best player on this team. He has to start taking over to give his team opportunity to win games.
Williams brings the ball up. 3 minutes left in this first half. Runs Kirkland off a couple screens. Williams uses the screen. Stops, pops, gets it to go. That's the shot actually that has been open all night. They just have not been able to hit.
Exactly. He took a couple of them. They didn't go in. Hopefully, him seeing the basket go in to give him a couple more opportunities to make some shots.
McNamara staying in the 3-2 zone. Swing around the perimeter, back up top. Trying to find a seam in his defense. Thought about the three. Pass down low, broken up by Kirkland.
Kirkland fighting for that rebound. Gets that. Bringing it up.
Smith attacks. Gets his own rebound. Bale attacks. Quick pass to Kirkland. Steps back. Off the mark.
Good work for Bell. Fighting down low. Still no call with the and one.
Definitely should have been an and one call right there. That's a great job. Although that was a bad shot from Smith, he's able to get his own rebound. That's what you like to see, the hustle plays, because the Lions has been getting every hustle play tonight. Trying to find a seam in this defense. 6 seconds.
Yeah. No, the defense.
Pass to the corner. Shot clock violation. The best defense we've seen all night from the Mustangs.
This is the spark that they needed right here with about 3 minutes remaining. Minute 20 here left. Minute 25. They can really get a couple more points here and maybe close this to single digits.
Loving what I'm seeing right now. Hopefully they take this momentum and amplify it. I'm loving the 3-2 call by Coach Keithline. It's definitely making the Lions take a lot of time off the shot clock. And by the time they try to get something going, there's only about 5 or 6 seconds left.
I really hope the Mustangs get an easy shot here. Tough shot. Doesn't drop for Williams. Rebound goes to Carroll.
I think that shot was a little forced.
Yeah.
Thought about that pass. It should have been a carry. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Pass to the corner. Pass out the three. Shot's good. That's number 3. Keys. Once again, we know that they can hit the 3-point shot. Yeah. They have to close out more aggressive. Womack to Kirkland takes the long 3. Way off the mark.
Same team right there fighting for it. Cross-court pass.
Great no-look pass. Once again, downtown. Count it. Third 3 tonight for number 10, Perkins Cross. They have to know the shooters on the floor.
Carroll answered McNamara's call right here.
6 seconds left in this ball game. Kirkland takes the 3. It's good. Looking to match that 3. So talk to me a little bit about this first half, Dimitri. Just real quick. Actually, we're going to put that on pause. We're going to give you guys, I believe they're going to have a little bit of a halftime show, and then we're going to come back to you guys with 5 minutes left before we get into the third quarter. See you guys soon. We are back in action, bringing you this second half of basketball. If you are just tuning in with us, this is CJ Productions bringing you this Mustang Media. I'm Shanice Lee, and I have Dimitri Antonio calling the game with us tonight. Score is 31-16. Lions on top. Lions ball right now. Anxious to see what both teams do coming out of half. Throws it up for the lob. Hard off the backboard. Bell with the rebound.
Working hard down low.
Williams bringing the ball up. Setting up the offense. Womack. Quick pass to Marshall. Marshall's picked. Quick pass.
Great
Williams
job.
gets it back.
Williams getting back on defense. Pushing her all the way up.
Stops. Joyner flips it to Womack. To Williams. Open three. Count it. Williams with the trifecta. Williams with 9 points.
That's the way you want to start the half.
McNamara have went back to this man-to-man defense. Marshall all over him. Thought about the three. Attacks. Leaves it short. Bell with the rebound.
Great no call. That was not a foul.
Williams surveying. Rejects the screen. Loses it. Bad pass going back the Mustangs' way. And the Lions called a quick timeout. Very upset with their team right there with those exchange of events.
30-second timeout. Their first timeout of the game.
McNamara has to maximize on these error plays from Archbishop Carroll. You have to maximize. You have to make sure you get a bucket whenever they don't to cut into his lead.
That is very true. They cannot allow the Lions to get in a momentum and a rhythm right now. They have to take over this third quarter.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak it into existence, but normally the third quarter is the Mustangs' worst quarter.
Yeah. But there's no way it can get worse than the second quarter and first quarter they had.
Yes.
First quarter was only about 5 points. Almost all the second was almost about 5 points they were sitting at, so they had that little burst at the end. But I think the only way you can go is up from here.
Here we go. Williams bringing the ball up. Quick pass to Marshall. Marshall to Womack. Back to Williams. Womack. Jab step attacks. Loses the ball. Lions way.
Unfortunate right there. Just lost the ball. Too much speed. He had a step on him.
Here we go. Mustangs on defense. Perkins Cross with the ball. Pass back up top.
Great defense right there from Joyner, not allowing that pass inside.
And that's where they really wanted to go.
Yeah. They finally get it to him. He's trying to pass it out. Marshall, oh, he left his feet.
Shot off the mark. Bell on it.
I'm up here yelling. I'm up here yelling to Jordan to get the ball. He's looking at it. I'm confused why he wasn't grabbing it. I was in coach mode for a second. Grab the ball. I thought he was going to get it. Unfortunately, Carroll keeps the ball.
Lions ball looking to inbound. Gets it back up top. Great backdoor. Marshall was there to deter the layup.
It's great defense from Womack.
Pull up. That's a great shot. It was a great right to left crossover. Able to get a
elevated
little.
over top of your small defender.
Just took the words right out my mouth.
Sorry, yeah.
Joyner. This is the Womack. Williams. Doesn't quite use the screen. Sizes up his defender in and out. Kicks out to Bell. Bell with the three. Off the mark.
Yeah.
Haven't really seen Bell take a lot of those this season.
Nah, not at all.
Thought about the three.
Good job staying feet that time.
Three's up, off the mark. Marshall gets a hands on it, but Lions finish the layup. That has been the Achilles heel of the Mustangs this entire season. giving second chance opportunities.
And whenever there's second chance opportunity, you need to have better help defense. The help defense has to continuously rotate. You can't stop and look at people grab offensive rebounds and attempt to go up.
Left to right crossover, shots off the mark, gets his own rebound, but it's picked. Lions quickly the other way. Great head fake, nowhere to go. Blitz
Good
it.
block from Bell.
Quick pass to Williams, throws it up. Pass was off the mark. But then Williams was there to get the tip in. That's a great job following your big man.
Mustangs really doing a good job picking some offense up here.
Score at 21-35, Lions still on top. 4 minutes in this third quarter. Great communication by Marshall. Great defense.
Great defense right there to force that turnover.
That's number 24. Mohammed stepped out of bounds.
Number 3, Donovan Keys. Number 32, Anton Harrison.
Womack bringing the ball up. To Williams. Williams sees a lane. It's blocked by the taller defender. Trot gets in trouble. Mustangs ball.
Williams has to start getting his teammates into. I know he wants to get a bucket, but an assist I think will go a little bit farther for the team. An assist will really help one of his teammates out.
That's very true, and also he sucked in 3 defenders, so somebody was
Someone
open.
has to be open, exactly.
Sub on the court, Wilkins checks in for Williams, giving him a breather. Womack with the ball. Rejects the screen from Marshall, kicks out to Joyner. Joyner attacks, kicks out to Kirkland. 3 is off the mark. Rebounded by number 24, Muhammad. Muhammad attacks.
Great rebound from Marshall. He's one pushing it up. Get back to Marshall. Good.
Great move.
Yeah, that was great ball control right there. Great footwork right there in ball control.
Great unselfish play by Womack.
Yeah.
That was Marshall's first point.
That's amazing.
Wilkins with the ball. Marshall on top of it. 5 seconds. Bails him out with the foul. He's headed to the charity stripe for 2.
Like you said, bailed him out. Wilkins should not have reached in there. If he takes that shot, goes in, you play great defense most of the clock. If not, he misses it, you get the rebound. So giving him some attempts at points here at the charity stripe was not the best play there.
And like you said before, all of the action was on the right-hand side. So when they saw the player drive, someone should have slid in the help side and could have easily got a charge because he had his head down trying to get to the basket right there. Joyner checks in.
I think that's what Coach Keefon was talking to Joyner about, was the help defense. He has not been coming over to help on help defense. Usually he stays on his man, and his man's not scoring, but you have to rotate. You have to play help team defense, not about singular defense.
Second shot goes in. Cancun turns in for Barnes Jr. Womack running the point here. Pass to Marshall. Marshall loses the ball.
He just loses the ball there.
And that's Marshall's 4th turnover of the game.
So he has more turnovers than points here going into the 4th quarter. That's unlike him. If he picks it up, his team has opportunity. He just went to the bench to take a break. But if he can come in the game with some spark, gives the team opportunity to really come back here.
They really feed off of his energy.
Yeah.
McNamara, soft press. Williams playing great defense. Long 3, and it's good. Wilkins was very late on that switch.
That was a wide open 3-pointer after that play. That play was ran exactly how it was supposed to be drawn up. Yeah.
Williams nearly picked. Wilkins with the ball, swings to Joyner. Kirkland gets it. Back to Wilkins. Wilkins attacks. And one. Scored a bucket.
And one.
Great bucket for Wilkins.
Goodwin Wilkins.
25-40. 1 minute and 51 seconds left in the third quarter. And that's Wilkins' first bucket of the game.
Carroll foul, number 3, Donovan Keys, his second, team first.
So the big man right now, you have Butler and Jordan down low. I think it's McNamara should make sure they come over and help with make sure they continue to play this tight defense down low. Loose ball there. Air pass. It's tipped by Butler. He shouldn't have touched it.
Yeah, if he wouldn't have stuck his hand in that one, it was going out of bounds regardless.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. That was not going to get snagged.
Almost a 5-second call. Gets the step on Butler. Goes through two defenders and scores that bucket.
Aminu Muhammad does not look like a freshman out here on the floor, but that is a true freshman right there playing elite varsity basketball out here.
Williams uses the screen, pulls up. Great shot. It's a long two.
A long two there.
Correction, 2-point basket. Correction, 2-point basket.
Horrible defense right there by the Mustangs.
Yeah.
Gets in the sweet spot. Gets the step on Williams. Quick pass. But like we said, that help side defense, maybe Butler heard us. He stepped right in and gets the charge call.
That was perfect.
Team second.
Taylor in the game here. I think Taylor always does a good job on defense. I think this Butler-Taylor line down low might actually be great for them on defense. Now you just have to get Wilkins, Williams, and Kirkland to get your offense going.
Wilkins to Kirkland. Gets it to Williams. Williams is picked badly. Monster block by Taylor.
By Taylor.
That was a monster block by Taylor. Caught it on the backboard.
Taylor was high in the air to get that too. That was not an easy block. He really had to use all of his vertical to go get that.
And you just said it. Taylor is awesome on defense.
He really is making me sound like I know I'm talking about a little bit, isn't he?
That is the 6'3" senior. Wilkins bringing the ball up. Uses the screen from Butler. Smith with the ball. Back to Wilkins. Wilkins is picked. Kirkland hustles back. Able to deter the layup.
Oh.
Steps on his own player. Butler with the rebound. Wilkins with the ball. Kicks to Smith. Open three. Way off the mark.
Everything on that wide open three. You can't have that.
He has to focus on that. He was wide open.
You have to make that three.
Pulls up. Off the mark. Carroll with the rebound. Gets a couple rebounds. Doesn't get it to go. 44-27. Going into the fourth quarter. Excuse me. Feels like that third quarter went extremely fast.
It did. Definitely does.
Mustang Athletics. Tomorrow night.
We've seen the Mustang pick up the tempo. Had a lot of good looks offensively. Brought the energy in that third quarter. However, they have a lot of letdowns. If they can bite down on those letdowns, they can really cut into this lead and possibly take the lead.
They had so many opportunities to make shots, and I feel like they think it's an opportunity to get sloppy once they see Archbishop get sloppy. Once you see the Lions start getting sloppy, that's your time to really start focusing up, really take advantage of opportunity. For example, in that fast break, Smith has a wide open three. At the very least, you have to touch rim. Maybe you give your team an opportunity to get a rebound. You touch nothing there.
Come on back
That's not
and
focusing
show
up.
your must
You have to just have a little more attention to detail. I feel like it's missing there, and this is why they're down here. This is an uphill battle in the fourth quarter. They want to be able to come back and make it a game going into the last few minutes.
Demetri, you're sounding like a motivational speaker right now. I felt like I should suit up and get on the court right now.
They might need you down there right now.
Taylor looking to inbounds. The last 8 minutes of regulation, the Mustangs really have to bite down here.
Someone has to really put the team on their back here.
Wilkins with the ball. Uses the screen from Butler. Kicks to Bell. To Kirkland. Comes off a few screens. Attacks. Quick pass. Butler goes up and it's good. Way to share the ball right there.
I honestly like this lineup Coach Keaton has out here. It's a lot of unselfish players. I think the ball's going to move around here, and the team defense is going to be at a very high level. Bell, Taylor, and Butler all play great defense. Great defense for Taylor there. Bell has the ball, bringing it up. Finds Wilkins. They slowed it down. Kirkland was open. He still takes it. No good. Bell almost gets the offensive rebound there.
Throws the oop. Bad pass. Great pass down low.
Carroll basket number 4, Brady K2.
Wilkins bringing the ball up. Butler with the ball goes to Taylor. Taylor attacks, and he is fouled.
I did think they were going to call a travel, but they called a foul there. Good job for Taylor.
It was just a very slow move, slow motion move.
Slow 2 steps.
Yes.
That had to be the slowest 2 steps I've ever seen anyone take. I thought we were watching like footage and like someone clicked like the slow mo button for a second. I was confused.
Taylor, first free throw goes.
His first, team third. On the line,
Baskin gets Butler a rest. Excuse me, that's not Baskin, that's Moore.
Great hustle play. Morris, fresh in the game, takes a 3. Bounces around, no good. Bell gets the ball. Look as if he was fouled down low on that take. No call. Definitely
hacked down there. That looked like a travel. And the jam down low by number 22 is Zay. 18-point deficit. Bell with the ball, crosses over, loses it. Wilkins gets on the floor, gets it back to Bell. Moore down low, and one.
Moore did a magnificent ball, just threw the ball up there. That was a really quick flick up there. But he's still making it get fouled.
Moore a little shaken up. I believe he was smacked in the face on that layup.
Yeah.
On the line.
This McNamara team needs to look at the scoreboard and see that they're fighting. They have to look at that and believe that they can continue to country's lead at a faster rate. A couple of turnovers is all you need to really turn this lead into single digits here. So right now you're at 14. You have to really make a play. So at 16, you're back
number 2, Marshall.
Marshall checks in for Taylor. Definitely need to see some offense going here. Drains the shot.
This is the opportunity right here. This is the time to maximize on your on this comeback.
Mustang showing a press, brings on the trap. Lions in trouble. Tries to throw it off a Mustangs player. Lions coach able to call some timeout.
That was interesting how that ball stayed in bounds. I thought it was definitely going to go out of bounds. I thought he was going to get caught out of bounds in that trap there. That was impressive that he did not.
Right. Definitely have to see a surge of energy right here. And I believe it's going to start on the defensive end and translate into offense. For some reason, I'm not sure why the Mustangs offense is very stagnant. We have yet to see them actually run a play and execute it. We have not seen that yet.
And I think I know. I'm assuming when you say execute, you mean be able to get a high quality look.
Right.
I agree 100%. I've yet to see them get a really easy bucket, a high quality look off of a great play, a great ran play. I think it's I don't know. Maybe it roots from a lot of the ball, just a lot of dribbling. You see Williams a couple times get the ball stolen just from over dribbling, where maybe a little bit of more ball movement can open somebody up. But here you have Marshall check it back in, and defensively, I feel like he has to be able to shut down number 22, Zay.
And as athletic as Marshall is, he's very slow laterally.
Which is why they're switching. They have Bell because of his explosiveness.
Brings on the trap. An all-out scramble. Marshall picks the ball up. Flip pass down low.
Great defense from Moore.
I don't know if I agree with that foul call there.
But I do like that hard defense at the tip.
Mm-hmm.
If you are going to play defense, play it strong and tight. If they call a foul, they call a foul. But he did not make that shot.
Well, I guess if you're going to foul, that's the way you should foul. Make sure that ball doesn't get in. Free throw is good. We have Williams checking in for Wilkins and Womack checking in for Kirkland.
So this was Zim's starting lineup out here, so they have to be able to really get some points here.
Lions looking to press. Quickly breaks the press. Back to Marshall. Marshall gets it stolen away. It was two players around him. Williams gets his hands on it. Lions ball. Marshall has been struggling this whole game. That's his 5th turnover of the game.
Once he gets the ball, just dribbling too much, they're coming for him. Once he has it, the double's coming for him.
And he has to realize if they're trapping him, somebody's open.
I honestly don't think he even saw it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it came too fast. He turned around, the ball's already gone.
Quick trap in the corner. Ball's out. Cross-court pass. 3 ball. Off the mark. Williams with the rebound. Quickly the other way. He attacks on 2 players. Ball's left extremely short on the backboard.
Williams absolutely went 1 versus 5 there. And on the shot was legit 1 versus 2. There were 2 players trying to block him.
0. Evan Williams is first. Team 4.
Butler checks in for Marshall. Marshall just, today, I hate to say it, but he's just having a bad game today. He's not himself at all. 5-second call. Mustangs ball.
I think Butler has been playing much better today. I think it's a good idea to go back to him.
Sub in, number 32.
32, Anton Harrison.
Passing the Butler to Womack. Womack back to Williams. Takes the long 3. Good for the 3 ball downtown. Scores 50-36. Mustangs trying to trap. And they get it. He's in trouble. Lifts it up to the top. Long 3. And it's good.
Basket number 10, Elijah Perkins.
Williams is absolutely upset. Williams is visibly upset. Just slammed the ball as he was walking to the back to the bench.
I believe that shot was number 3, Keys. And he's been hitting them all night. So you know that he's a definite shooter. He's a definite shooter, so you have to get out to him. The freshman. Knocking him down like he's been here before.
Carroll has freshmen out here playing with a lot of confidence, which only leads me to think that means that they've been playing through all of the preseason. They've been playing through all of this season. They've been getting time because they look too comfortable here towards the end of the season playing this high of a level.
And 3 of their starters are freshmen. I don't know. You were an athlete. I'm an athlete as well. You have that grit that you're not going to let really anybody. But to use this game, you're not going to let a freshman, an underclassman, get out on you.
I was a sophomore. I was playing varsity football at TC Williams, and in practice, I wasn't allowed to win reps. It wasn't a thing. Like if I did, people were visibly upset. Coaches were mad at the upperclassmen for letting me win.
Hmm.
Upperclassmen were mad at other upperclassmen for letting me win. There's not usually you don't allow someone um, much younger than you take advantage of you out here on the court. So, like you said, pride has to come in at some point.
Williams thought about the three, flips it to
Pass
Butler.
was late to
Rebounded by the Lions. Keys brings the ball up. Excuse me, Perkins cross. And Butler gets his hands on it. It'll be Lions ball. Mustangs in his man-to-man defense. Gets the step. Great rotation by Williams. More fighting for it. Butler gets it.
nice.
Williams brings the ball up in a hurry. Throws the brakes on. Crosses over.
He definitely carried. Yeah, he had the ball like a football. It looked as if he was trying to find a hole behind the offensive line and really get a touchdown. The way he tucked that football, he was trying to get in the end zone. He's trying to do it all. That's what happens when you're trying to do it all by yourself.
Right.
You have to get your teammates involved. Easy pass there. He's not passing, just to charge. I thought he was gonna pass to his teammate. Draws the charge there.
Great job from Butler setting them up. Butler already knew as he was coming down court exactly what he was going to do.
Absolutely.
Team fifth.
Womack bringing the ball up. Womack finds a hole, flips it up, takes the contact,
Yeah.
and he is fouled.
Carroll foul, number 24. Aminu Muhammad, his third.
The
Team
Mustangs'
sixth.
offense, like you said,
On the
has not
line,
been
number 5.
effective, but usually they do have a lot of players who can create shots and drop to the basket. They're one prolific shooter. Kirkland is, I believe, 1 for 5. Like, I think that goes in. Is 1 for 5 from
Entering the
3.
game for McNamara,
More,
number
I don't
22,
believe, has made too many
Lloyd
threes.
Baskin.
It's different. Lloyd Baskins just checked in number 22.
Fights for that rebound, and we're headed back to the free throw line. That's Bell.
Yeah, Bell's scrappy on those boards. For a small defender, he really uses his size and elevation well.
Carroll foul, number 10, Elijah Perkins Cross, his third, team 7. On the line, Amari Bell shooting 2.
That first free throw is good for Bell. Versus both at the line. Lloyd Baskin playing tight defense here.
It's the ball in, immediately trapped. Quick pass up the court. They have to do a better trapping job there. And a missed trap there too. Bell gets his hands on it. Cross court pass. Williams comes all the way out to defend. Spin move, great defense. Perkins Cross thought about the three. Pass to the sweet spot. Baskins with a hard block, but I believe Bell is called for that foul.
Number 24, Amari Bell, his second.
I'm telling you
team
now,
fifth. On the
Bell
line,
definitely did not think that was a
number
foul.
3, shooting 2.
He was extremely proud of himself on that block. He was looking at his
The
rival
player.
Yeah, he was looking down a little bit.
Definitely mean mugging him.
Yeah.
Converts the first.
Returning for the Lions, number 1, Jabril Muhammad.
converts the second.
Returning for the Lions, number 4, Brady Cancun.
Womack spearheading this offense right now. Directing traffic, gets the ball to Williams. Williams jabs, trying to shake free. Nearly picked again.
They're asking for the ball down low. Williams tried to finish through these players, did not happen. Baskins with the mid-range shot. It is good.
Boyd Baskins.
Like you said, Williams cannot do it all by himself. He had players literally yelling and calling for the ball.
Great defense from Butler. Wasn't that bad pass. You love the hustle. Williams jumps down there and gets the ball.
And actually, Baskins was the cause of that jump ball right there. He was able to get his hands on it, which caused that all-out scramble.
Entering for the Lions, number 3, Donovan Keys. For the Mustangs, number 3, Irvin Wilkins.
Wilkins checks in for Williams. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in regulation. Gets the ball into the corner. Kicks back out. Attacks. Great spin move. Throws it over the rim.
That was great defense for the Mustangs.
Bell to Womack.
He drives. Finishes just off there. Went to the free throw line here.
We see splurts of great teamwork, great communication, and execution of fast breaks from this Mustangs team, but there's no consistency. And I believe that's what they're lacking right now.
It's really unfortunate that it looks as if that free throw is no good. It looks as if this happens where they have these decent spurts when their best players are not on the court. It's unfortunate, but you see time and time again the ball sticks less. There's a little bit more ball movement when some of the best players for the Mustangs aren't there. That free throw goes in. Right now, the Mustang best players are looking to create for self when they have to create for their teammates. That's the only way they're going to win games. Early in the season, they were creating for their teammates, and they were winning games.
That is very true. We saw a whole different team beginning of the season.
Yeah.
And that is the right call as he got the step driving in from the corner.
McNamara foul, number 15, Terrence Butler, his second, team 6.
Ball underneath. Kicked out to the top. Wilkins playing great defense. Great help by Bell. And the play is stopped.
The refs need time out there. And Bell's an explosive guard player who can actually still play down low just because of his explosiveness.
Returning for Carroll, number 23, Zacon St.
Williams checks in for Womack. Marshall checks in for Butler.
And for McNamara, number 2, Nigel Marshall.
Ball is inbounded to Perkins Cross. Gets the step on Wilkins, flips it up. Marshall with the great defense. Baskins with the rebound. Bell brings the ball up court, throws the brakes on, flips it to Williams. Williams with the horrible pass to Wilkins.
Wilkins was open about 2 seconds before Williams even passed it. The pass was so late that I think he surprised himself that he passed it. And it was error pass because he was open. I think he didn't mean to pass. I think he lost it and maybe elbowed it and tried to get it towards him.
And an offensive foul is called on number 22 on Baskins. It will be Lions ball.
Both referees must have saw that. They both were calling the same call.
Didn't realize the long wingspan of Baskins.
Yeah.
I guess that's why they have them on the inbounder. And a foul is called on Marshall holding.
McNamara foul, number 2, Nigel Marshall, his first team eight. On the line for Carroll, number 32, Anton Harrison, shooting 1-1.
That
Misses
just
the
rims
free
out.
throw.
Yeah, that just rimmed out. Womack splits the double team.
And another turnover. Excuse me, it's not a turnover. The Lions must have tipped it. Bell off the ball, kicks to Williams. Williams uses the screen. Tries to stop and pop. Pass down on the basket. Baskets loses it. Spins into a trap. Bell with the ball. He goes up, takes the contact. Almost gets it to go.
Almost.
Hit it to the line for two.
Carroll foul number 2, Corey Barnes, his second, team 9. On the line, number 24, Amari Bell, shooting 2.
That free throw is good. The Mustangs had no one step up to really help them close this lead. They had a lot of players doing a lot of things that helped them stay in striking distance, but you need that one player who's going to step up and put a couple points in the basket for your team, whether they're assists or points, where you get someone some easy looks. So they could have actually came back, but minute 44 here, that free throw's no good.
And he is trapped with nowhere to go. Coach Powell calls a timeout.
Yeah, that was a great trap there. About 12 points here with a minute 40. We've seen crazier things. A 12-point deficit get shattered in under two minutes, but we need some threes, some defensive stops.
Very true. Normally around this time, Williams steps up big with the three-point shots.
He's also a great steal man. He can get you a couple of steals too. Right now, this opportunity to just really step up and make a play.
Checking in, number 24, Aminu Muhammad. Also checking in for Carroll, number 1, Ibrahim Muhammad.
On the floor right now for the Mustangs, we have Baskins, Womack, Williams, Bell, and Marshall. I'm very impressed with Bell this game. He's done very well offensively and defensively. And Bell with 7 points and 5 rebounds. Excuse me, that's 5.7 rebounds.
McNamara foul, number 0, Evan Williams, his second.
It's really impressive. He's got most of his points off of those rebounds or getting to the line, but all his plays are scrappy plays. Those all take energy and heart. Those are the hardest ones. Are the ones you have to, when you're losing, you have to really make sure you're in.
Rebounded by Baskins. Womack tries to shake loose, loses it. Bell with the ball, with the reverse on the other side of the basket.
That was a nice reverse right there. He was on the floor for a minute, yeah.
He actually fell down, jumped up, and got the pass and was able to finish that crafty move. Like I said, very impressed with Bell, and we have not seen a lot of him this season.
No.
I'm sure he stamped his name in future games with this performance.
Great defense right there.
And the ball is going to Mustangs Ray.
Mustangs number 11, Cameron Smith.
And Smith comes in. Williams with the ball, jab steps, takes the long three. And as I called it, he steps up big behind the three-point line.
We were just calling for a steal and a three.
We just predicted this.
It's almost like the Mustangs wait until the last minute to try to strike. It's almost like it's like Cinderella in her midnight slipper. They want to wait till the last moment to strike and finally get an opportunity to make it happen. We've seen them do this before, where they were the whole third quarter lackadaisical. Fourth quarter comes and they fight a little bit, but now once it's about 2 minutes left, they see that they can really lose this game. That's when you fight the hardest to try to win. 49-55 with a minute 20 seconds left. It's a lot of time.
6-point game. Anything can happen. A lot of basketball here to play. They have to play some defense. Right now, they need a stop.
I think Coach Keithon might have found a good lineup for defense, and it's still getting some offense right there.
We see they did have Smith checking for Baskin. I'm anxious to see if he's going to put Baskins back in defensively and maybe play a defense-offense type of game.
Yeah. We've seen him do it before. It would be a good idea to do it here.
And which he does. Brings Baskins back on the court.
They've been having a hard time getting inbounds in over top of Baskins.
Lions trying to shake free. Gets the ball and right to the trap. Nearly taken away. Marshall hustles back.
Traveling.
Travel call.
Great call. He definitely
Great job
traveled.
by Marshall. And like I said, and as I thought, they bring Smith in offensively. So Coach Keithon is going to play the offensive-defensive game here. 1 minute, 15 seconds to play. 6-point game.
Now get the ball up court fast so you don't waste any time.
Womack with the ball, gets it to Williams. Long three! Just off the mark. Kick out. And he is fouled. Going to the free throw line for the three-point play. That's not a smart play right there. He was already ahead, cherry picking. You don't want to foul him. Give him the bucket and get a score on the other end of the court.
Yeah.
You don't want to give him a three-point play there.
Yeah, you much rather him make that, get the ball real fast, try to get right back up court before they have a chance to set their defense up.
Very true. Shot is good. Womack quickly the other way, throws the brakes on. Trying to shake loose, gets a step, and is fouled. Went into the body of number 32, Harrison.
Ibn Williams had a three-pointer. He shot a little earlier that did not drop. If that would have won, then this would be very, very interesting right now. He had a really good look at it. The whole crowd thought that was going to go in.
Womack 2 for 4 from field goal range. Free throw, as he converts the first one. Baskin checks in for Smith. 8-point game here, looking to cut it to 7. Off the mark, Baskin gets a tip. Williams gets his hands on it. Can't convert.
Impressive. Baskins almost tipped that thing in.
It's an 8-point game. 50 seconds left in regulation. Lions ball. Gets the ball in. Immediately trapped. Jump. He calls a foul.
I thought it was definitely going to be a jump ball there.
Marshall definitely wrapped up the ball there. I'm not sure if you couldn't see it from his angle, but that definitely should have been a jump ball.
Yeah.
Number 3, Keys, to the line for 2. Cannot convert the first, and I'm sure as you guys can hear at home, it's very loud in here.
They got to him right there.
second one is off the mark. Marshall with the rebound. Womack brings the ball up, kicks it to Smith.
I'm not sure why he didn't take that three he had. He's in the corner waiting for it. He finally gets it. He should have just took that three.
Yeah, there was no reason for him to take that dribble in.
You need 3 points anyway there.
37.9 seconds, 8-point game. Number 2, Barnes Jr. to the free throw line.
McNamara foul, number 24, Amari Bell, his third. Carroll in double bonus. Corey Barnes shooting 2.
Converts to first. Second is up. He nails it. Lions pressing. And Williams is fouled. As he jogs down to the charity stripe. He needs to
so
make.
hard to think about this. You see a different type of drive here with the game on the line with only seconds left. You need that same drive throughout the entire second half, almost the entire game. You have to have that same sense of urgency as if every play may be that last play. It shouldn't have to be the last couple of plays for you to finally play against the last plays. It should happen early.
That's very true. In a couple games, they have gotten lucky with playing that unbalanced tempo and able to come away with the wins. But you cannot live and die by the fourth quarter, the last minute, or the last few seconds of a game to try to get things going. Williams knocks down the first. Second is up and good. Me personally, I wouldn't let any time go off the clock. I would be fouling number 32. Send him to the free throw line. Easy layup there. Williams quickly back the other way. Attacks, goes up. It's good. The Panda gets a clock here now. I'm going at their worst free throw shooter. Like I just said, I would be going after number 32. He would have to beat me from the free throw line. If he makes it, okay. But he would have to prove to me that he can make a free throw.
Because he missed his first one. I agree. They should have fouled him before anything. You're trying to use smaller defenders to trap athletic, tall guards.
Mm-hmm.
They're simply catching the ball, jumping and finding the passing lane and throwing over their heads. And the guy's so far down, it doesn't have to be accurate pass. Just not too short and not too far. So
right.
Moderately accurate pass is all you need. That's all you need. That's all you can get. It's easy to get when you can just jump over somebody and elevate.
21.4 seconds left in this game. Score is 62-54. Lions on top. Lions ball.
McNamara foul, number 1, LaShawn Taylor.
And Coach Keeflon is not liking that one.
That's interesting. I'm not sure how he got ran over.
I'm not liking that call either. That foul was definitely on the Lions.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you can be running full speed towards the ball, run someone over, and then it's their fault.
Carroll's in double bonus. On the line for Carroll, shooting 2, Donovan Keys.
Keys to the line for 2. just rims out.
Returning for the Mustangs, number 11, Cameron Smith.
And he was in that same spot. Cameron Smith is checked in. He was in that same spot last time. I had a three that was slightly contested, if anything. But did not take it.
Second is good. Williams with the ball, brings it up quickly. Loses the ball, gets it back. Smith is fouled. But Williams took too much time off the clock dribbling and trying to find a good shot. You have to take a quick shot.
On the line for McNamara, shooting three, number 11.
It's unfortunate the entire game we saw Williams doing a lot of dribbling, trying to make a lot happen for his team. But I agree, sometimes you just have to pass the ball and trust your teammates.
And these are big free throws here for Smith. Haven't seen a lot of Smith this season.
Yeah.
But when he's in, he is a workhorse.
He's another one of those athletic guards Mustangs have.
The second one just rims out. Baskin's looking to check in defensively. Gets the third to go. 2 out of 3 right there from the free throw line.
Boyd Baskin.
Air pass. Womack needs the foul, and he does. Will send number 24, Muhammad, to the line.
McNamara foul, number 5, Kenneth Womack, his third. On the line, shooting 2, number 24, Amin Muhammad.
This is an impressive game from a very young team. Archbishop Carroll. It's a young team they have. A lot of the starters are freshmen and sophomores. They came in here to a hostile environment and they played well. It just seems as if when we watch the Mustangs, it's always too little too late. That free throw goes in. Too little too late to want to make a move.
Smith with another 3. Rims out. 4.3 seconds on the game clock. Number 32, Harrison, headed to the free throw line.
Carroll, bonus. On the line, shooting 2, number 32, Anton Harrison.
Off the mark. And that's who they should have been fouling. Late here in this fourth quarter, I think that would have made the difference late in the game. Makes the second. Stops, pops. Hard off the backboard. And that is the end of the game.
Don't forget, come on back Tuesday night for a men's game versus Wood Council with tip-off at 7:30.
Very hard loss
Tuesday night.
for me to digest because Mustangs didn't play great basketball at all tonight. Until the last, minute of the game, minute and 15 seconds of the game, it was horrible basketball. Like you said, 5 points until the second quarter with maybe about 3 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yeah. It's always like we watch them play, it's always too little too late. Try to make the run too little too late. That sense of urgency, like I said, that has to be in the beginning of the game. You got to have that same sense of urgency in the beginning of the game and have it throughout the game. That's how you're going to win. Archbishop Carroll came in here in a hostile environment. Every play they made or every mistake they made, they tried to cover it up. The big 3 was made by Evan Williams, and they came back out and got 3 right back at them. So right now, for a young team, they seem to have some pretty good composure and can handle a run. So Mustangs had opportunity to get a win, but no one really stepped up offensively to help them.
Every game is not going to be perfect. As you can see, a lot of their shots came from the elbow where they were coming off the screen, left to right
Yeah,
crossover, what may have you. Shots weren't falling, but that's
yeah,
going to happen. You're not going to make every single shot, but defensively, defense should always be there. So that could have spearheaded turnovers, easy buckets,
yeah.
layups, warming your body up, getting into that flow so that shots can fall. Williams finished this game here with 23 points, and the next leading scorer was Bell with 8 points and 7 rebounds.
See, as we look at that box score, the thing that's most alarming to me is the fact that Williams took 18 shots. No one on his team took half. No one even has 8 shots or 9 shots taken. Like he is dominating the shot selection, which making it difficult for other players to get a rhythm, making it difficult for them to make late game shots when they have opportunities to see the ball going early on. And Marshall, one of their better players, has 5 turnovers and only took about 3 shots. So that means when you have the ball, you're getting no opportunities. You're just giving the ball away. So one of your best players is taking a lot of shots, as he at times is needed to, but it could benefit from everyone else being able to do things.